Hi everyone, welcome to today's Pick a Card. Today we're going to ask Spirit how they currently feel about you, he or she. Hi everyone, my name is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. And I'm going to do some channeled messages today. I'm going to ask Spirit, we're going to get some messages about your person. So we want to know, how are they currently feeling? Where is this connection going? If this is a no contact relationship, is it going to be a reconciliation? Will it move forward again? So let's see what Spirit has to say. I do all live shuffles, so I don't know where the readings are going to take me. So pick a pile, see what resonates with you. If it's not resonating with you, please pick a different pile. Maybe there's not another message in a different pile for you. So let's get started. Let's pick our piles. Welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful to be here, and let's ask Spirit for some messages today. So let's pick our piles. Pile A is going to be the blue feather. Pile B is the green feather, and pile C is the yellow feather. If you picked pile A, this reading is for you. This is the blue feather. So we're going to ask Spirit today, how are they currently feeling about you? What are their messages to you? What are their thoughts? Where is this connection going? Any guided messages that Spirit wants to share with me. So let's get started. Please bring your energy to this reading with me. I always like to say a quick prayer and ask Spirit for guidance. So let's see what Spirit has for you in this connection. So my blue feathers. Spirit, if you could please guide me to anyone that is listening that wants to know where their connection is going, how they currently feel about them. A reminder that I do all live shuffles. These cards are huge, so give me a moment. They are gigantuan. So give me a moment just to shuffle these things for a second. Spirit, please guide me with how they currently feel about you. I have a 7 of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get that to focus. The 2 of Swords. And I have an Emperor. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start with that 7 of Pentacles. I have to tell you, my overall energy is, I do have a decision to make right now, okay? I feel like I'm caught in the middle is how it just came into me. And my 7 of Pentacles is I want to continue to move forward with this connection. I have great hope, they just said. I'm planting seeds, I'm moving forward. I feel pretty content. I feel that things have been going pretty steady is how they just shared with me. So right out of the gate, I do feel like the connection is moving forward. So I'm going to say that there's some kind of decision to make. We'll get some clarification, of course, on these, but I have some kind of decisions. I'm blocking my heart. Maybe I'm having a hard time communicating. Maybe I am having, I'm not sharing my feelings the way that I should. They're saying, they may be at a crossroads that they're trying to decide, am I in this for the long run? It's going pretty well, but am I in this for the long run? Is this everything that I want? And, and I'm trying to be in this relationship, but at the same time, I'm feeling like I'm blocking myself. At the same time, I feel like I'm guarding myself. I'm protecting myself for some reason, and I'm not sharing everything that I really should in this connection. So that is something we're definitely going to ask Spirit about, like, what's that communication? Okay, this person's very strong. Okay, he or she. Their energy is an Emperor energy. So they want what they want. Okay. I do have those two pillars jumping out in the background here on either side of this particular card. Almost this kind of gateway, this kind of looking behind him with the sense of, where am I going? Am I going through that gate? What's behind me? And then what's behind me? And then what's coming my way also. So this particular individual is putting a lot of energy, a lot of time into the future direction of their life and how it involves you and how it connects to you. So, but I got to tell you, this energy right out of the gate is they are going to make a decision that's best for them. Okay. They are not, they're not going to settle this particular energy. So let's see what Spirit has. Let's see. How do they currently feel about you, Spirit? How do they currently feel about you? They are in this relationship. They do want to plant seeds for this relationship. So that is good. But they have a lot of energy with their thoughts, Spirit. So please clarify for me. Challenges. This person, so it says blocks, fears, negativity, and betrayal. This person has a lot of fears. That could be my guarding themselves. Okay. This person has either been betrayed in the past, afraid to be betrayed. Believe it or not, I don't even like to use this word, but it's almost the sense of demons in their closet, because I don't know who that guy is, but he's kind of creepy to me. And almost a sense of I have demons in my closet. I have, deep thoughts about being hurt, being left, being abandoned, something like that. So this person may have some like childhood issues that someone abandoned them, they left behind, they didn't come first in their family. They didn't, it was like either fend for myself, maybe take care of myself. I've been taking care of myself since I was a kid feeling. So this person has put a lot of life challenges. That's that sense of when I said there's a gateway behind him. That makes sense to me now, because it's the sense of I have all this stuff. Oh, my hands is tingled. Thank you, Spirit. I have all this stuff behind me that is I can't let go of. It's like who I am, and it is a lot of hurt. It is a lot of anger and resentment, they just said. So this person, I think he's become an emperor out of rising from the ashes feeling, like I had to fend for myself. So this person has had to overcome some life challenges, even from a young age. And that is absolutely putting up this guard, this wall. They're having a hard time letting unconditional love into their life. So that is something to be aware of. Celestial assistant, angelic messages, guidance, and enlightenment. How beautiful. Spirit saying, no worries. We are going to continue to work on him or her. We are going to continue to guide him. We are going to fill him with light. We are going to fill him with love. And we are going to help show him that there is more love in this world than there is hurt. And it's almost the sense of like we're taking him into our loving arms, and we will help heal him so that he can be everything that he's meant to be. Okay, so I'm going to say he got off to a hard start. It could be that the second half of his life, from the time he meets you on in his adulthood, that is, maybe the first half of his life was very difficult. Okay, or had some trauma when he was younger, and Spirit has been taking him into his arms and trying to heal him. Beautiful. I have attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, and security. There it is. I am defensive. I'm defending myself. I'm defending my money. I have the sense of maybe he has been taking care of himself since he was very young, and he's had to work. And he's how to buy his own clothes, buy his own food, even as a teenager, something like that. And so he's very protective of his own financial status. Maybe he was taken advantage of from someone else. Maybe a past girlfriend, all they wanted was, buy me this, buy me that. And so he's very guarded. You can see that dragon, and he's very guarded. And he's like, you know what? I'm protecting what's mine. Now, it could start going into like a weird category. It could start going into you're being too defensive about money. You need to let this go. Okay. I'm not out to I don't want you for your money. Okay. So that may be a conversation that you guys have. Let's see what your cards say. I have a Temperance. So I'm looking for peace and balance. I'm looking for some peace, and I'm learning. I'm learning with my spirit guides. I'm starting to, feel that not everybody is out to get me. I am allowing energy of love into my life for the first time with you. So I do love that. Here's my Emperor card again. I'm going to be strong-headed. I'm a bull. You might be a Taurus. That's how that just came into me. I might be a bull. And I do have the number. Spirit's showing me that number 4 at the top of the card. And Spirit just said to me a family of 4. So you may end up with this person. You actually may end up having a family and a couple of children with this person, because Spirit just said very clearly a family of 4 to me. So for those of you that may resonate, it's almost the sense of I'm very bullheaded. I'm very strong-willed. I'm very bullheaded. I want what I want when I want it. And I guess it's because I never had to share. I think because I had to fend for myself or scrape. It's like this kind of piecing things together up until this point in my life that I've never really had to share before. And sharing isn't coming easy to me. It's not a natural, I don't know. You may actually be putting them in the category of, maybe they're selfish, and it's like, it's not that. It's like they never had to share. They never had to. Everything that they did was always just kind of survival feeling to me, and they never really had to share, or they've been in survival mode the last, couple of years, something like that. Page of Cups, they're learning. How sweet. They're learning. This is my page. My page is a doer, a learner. He's learning how to open up emotionally. He's trying to be available to you, is what they just said. Okay. He cares about you very much, they just said. And he is trying to learn how to care about somebody else the way that normal people do. It doesn't come natural for him. I feel like it's an effort. I feel like he actually has to put some like thought into, everything that he's saying and doing, and saying, well, wonder what her reaction will be. Whereas normal people would just, it's not that he's not normal. It just doesn't come naturally to him, is how I should say it. So, but he is a page, and he's willing to learn. He's watching you, and that's what he loves about you. He loves that your undevoted love just flows. It's effortless for you. For you, it's, I hug everybody. I love everybody. I talk to my mother. I have all kinds of friends I chat with every day. I love to hang out with all my friends. I surround myself with, laughter and love and energy and hugs and caring and presence. And Spirit's giving me a big list of all these things that you do. And it just looks effortless to you. From his point of view, it's effortless. It's like, wow, look at her. It's just this loving ball of energy. I love that about you. How sweet. I have a Death card. So he has to make, the Death card does not mean somebody's dying, okay? It means that there's a major transition in his life, which actually in this person's case, I love, okay? This means that he's going to put that old world, that old hurt, that fear, You know, he's going to learn to love. He's going to learn to talk to you. He's going to learn to communicate with you. And he's going to transition into, you know, the person that you can see inside of him. It's like you get glimpses of him and you're like, I'm so in love with you when you're like this. Right. And then he gets defensive again, or he gets on guard, or he closes down. But when you see those glimpses of the love, the unconditional love, it's really fun. It's like watching a little baby learn how to walk, right? So I love that. Oh, this is perfect. He's coming out of his shell. There, look at, he's like a little hermit in his shell. He is coming out of his shell with you because of you. Okay. He loves you for that. And he may even say that to you. He may even say, you know what? I've never felt this way before. I've never talked to anybody the way I talk to you. And he's coming out of his shell. How beautiful. I have I have a Justice. I also have that number 2 that just jumped out at me. You know, Justice can go 2 ways. It's some kind of legal contract. Okay. So in this case, we're moving in the direction going into my future now of, you know, this could be a legal contract. This could be a marriage contract. So I do feel like he's thinking big picture. I do feel like he's thinking, you know, this is somebody who, one, I've never felt this way before. 2, he knows that he feels different. You know, I mean, think of it from his point of view. He's never shared openly the way that he shares with you. So you want to talk about, like, you are rocking his world. You are changing his life. And he is not taking that lightly because you broke through. You've given him the strength. That's gorgeous. Look at him. He's a fearful tiger, right? You've given him the strength to say, you know what? I do want to love. I do want relationship. I do want to learn how to trust. So you're doing that. And that's what he loves about you. How beautiful. Sleep, a long sleep. It's almost as if he has been awakened, right? You know, a princess has come up to him and, you know, awakened him. And he's been in a long sleep. He didn't know this world existed, is how it just came into me. And he's not going to, you know, in his mind, he's thinking, you know what, if somebody can break me down this way, if somebody can open me up this way, this has to be the real deal. So that's how he's thinking. I love that. Hidden blessings. Yeah. You know, he may just know in his heart that you were sent to him for a reason. Look at this beautiful butterfly. It's like a fairy riding the wings of a butterfly. It's like, hello, you know, how gorgeous. You know, that you're transforming him, that you have, you know, it's almost as if you've like opened this magical box and this like new person is emerging. And, you know, it's beautiful. It really is. It's beautiful. And he, you know, he knows that. He knows that he's different. He knows that he has opened up. How gorgeous. He's believing that you may have a family. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. But that looks like a grandparent. I think you're going to have a family together. I think that he's already thinking, you know what, this is somebody I want to be with. And I didn't have this kind of connection with my own immediate family growing up. But this is what I want for myself. And this is what I really want for my own children. I really want this kind of love. He just watches you. They're saying you're like a bubble of joy. You're like, you know, when kids blow bubbles. I'm seeing all these bubbles, all these, like, you know how like kids are, it's like magic to them. They blow the bubbles and the bubbles just go. And their eyes are like, oh, look at the bubbles I made. Like they can't figure out that they made these bubbles. That's what you feel like to him. You're like these magical bubbles to him of joy. Oh my God, how amazing. Transforming him. You are transforming him. Thank you, Spirit. That is exactly what I felt this whole reading. You know, you are opening him up. He wants to be with you. He sees a future with you, and just keep loving him. That's all this person needs. This person needs to be shown, I don't want to say taught love, but in a sense, he needs to experience what unconditional love is so that he's able to say, well, this is what it feels like to give it back. And he will. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. Now, he may be struggling with, no one ever told him that he was loved. No one ever told him that they were proud of him, for sure. Okay. You know, he could be a grown man who has a father or a mother who never said to them ever in their lifetime, I'm proud of you. And all of a sudden you come into their lives and you're like, you know what? I'm so proud of you. And you mean it. And it's like tears sting his eyes when, you know, because nobody's ever told him that they were proud of him, that he does a good job, that he works hard, that he's a good man. Some of the basics. Nobody's ever said those types of things to him. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. You know, my instincts, it's almost like I had to, you know, I had to grow up very fast. I had to, I don't want to say fight for my life, but in a sense, you know, I had to go through some kind of survival mode and my inner instincts just kicked in. Where's my next meal coming from? What do I have to do to get money? How do I keep a roof over my head? How do I stay safe? You know, for whatever reason, this person really has been struggling, and you know, and his instincts did kick in. But you know, the good news is that he probably can survive anything. You know, so that's something to be proud of. I met resistance with kindness. He has been resisting you in a sense. There's a part of him that I think pushes you away. I think there's a part of you that, you know, he falls back into the old feelings of, you know what, leave me alone. I like to be alone. You know what, I'm perfectly capable of being alone. I've been alone my whole life. What difference does it make? You know, those are all self-talk things that he says to himself, you know, because he's so used to that broken record of not having that love and support that, you know, he automatically goes there. It's like a comfort place for him to go. Like, leave me alone. You know what? I was alone a long time before you came into my life, and I was perfectly fine. You know, so that's a defensive mechanism. That is a escape place that he goes to. There probably will be a day that he doesn't do that anymore, and he doesn't want to go there. Keep exposing your heart. Yeah. You know, it's all coming out of the woodwork, right? It's all coming up to the surface, the sense of it's revealed is how it just came in. It's revealed. There's no way around it. His heart is revealed, and, you know, and you have gotten inside of his heart, and nobody has ever gotten inside of his heart. So that's what he loves about you. You know, it's a sense of, if she broke through my heart, this has got to be real. That's what he keeps saying to himself. Love is always present. This is how he sees you. This is almost like, if these were bubbles, that would be perfect for me. That's kind of like the image I just got a moment ago, right? This is how he sees you. Why? Arms wide open, hugging your friends, running into your house and giving your grandmother a kiss. You know, even your little brother, you know, it's a sense of, you know what, you hug your brother, you know, and you're like, yeah, of course I hug my brother. What are you talking about? You know, so it's that kind of feeling, you know, that your siblings, you're close to your cousins, you have big family events, you run around the room and hug everybody. Everybody's happy to see you. You know, there's just oozing love around you, and that's how he sees you. That is how he sees you. That is what he's drawn to, is the sense of, you know, you just take everybody in your arms and you just love everybody. It's beautiful. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. You know, that is probably one of your gifts. I'm going to say one of your gifts is opening up your arms to everybody, being able to have unconditional love and him seeing that in you. That's gorgeous. My high vibe. There you go. Thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. You're healthy. You're happy. You're in love. You have energy of love. That is what he's attracted to. That is what he is saying. You know what? I love this energy of love that is coming out of this woman. I want to keep this woman in my life because I've never felt this way ever in my life before. How gorgeous. Thank you, Spirit. Trust your intuition. She's always right. Okay. You know, he does believe in you. He believes in you. He believes in things that when you say, you know what, we're going to be fine. You know, I see a future with you. I've never felt this way either. And he looks at you with, you know, like a deer in a headlight sometimes. And because he's scared, and he's never had somebody say those types of things to him. But he does trust you. He does trust you. He believes you unconditionally, that when you tell him those things that you mean them. Beautiful. Write down your goals and dream big. I think he wants big dreams with you. I do. I think that he's thinking big. You know, I have those family cards. Spirit shared with me a family of 4. Spirit shared with me the justice card, a marriage contract. I think he is thinking big. I think this person is moving in the direction of, you know, I really want a future with this person. I can't let this person go. She is the best thing that has ever happened to me, is how it feels. Best thing. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. That is him. Okay? So for today, it's the sense of, I'm in love with this person. I trust her. I love her energy. I love this, you know, these magical moments, these bubbles of joy around her. And then my fear kicks in. And it reminds me of where I came from. And it reminds me of all the hurt and the pain that I had in the past. And, you know, almost the sense of like that was, you know, my destiny. And then all of a sudden you came into his life and everything feels different. So he's still questioning, is this real? That is what you're fighting right now in this connection. Okay. Is this real? But he is well on his way. And they shared with us that his spirit guides, those angels, are hovering over him and connecting to him. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab an angel card. Let's just see what the angels are saying in this connection. 222, balance. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. So the angels are trying to bring you this balance. The angels are trying to bring you this energy of, I guess, helping him to understand that you're not going anywhere and that this is real. Let's pull a couple of charms. Let's just see what he feels about you. Let's see if they'll share with me any clues about my future. Maybe I'll get something fun. Let's see what else Spirit has. Sorry, it's annoying, please. All right, let's see. Okay. This person may be a Pisces. This person may be a Pisces. I have the letter H, if that has any meaning. I have a little Paris. Maybe we're going to have a honeymoon in Paris. Maybe that's somewhere we've always wanted to go. Wouldn't that be fun? I've been to Paris. It's so romantic. There's my little child. There's my a little girl. Okay, I've got a little girl rocking horse, little pink. It's pink. You can't see in the thing. It's pink. All right. And then what is this? This is the number 2. There's my 2 children. There's my 2 children. I have no doubt in my mind you're having children with this person. He's learning how to say, I love you. He may be saying, I love you now already, but he's really learning how to say, I love you from his heart, and really being there with you. This is a domino. This is treating you like Cinderella's slipper. That's cute. I like that. Not sure what the bananas are, other than, who knows? Maybe that's one of his favorite fruits. He always eats a banana every morning, something like that. So, but the number 2, I love. And I love that little pink rocking horse. I think that is so sweet. So thank you, Spirit, for that. I love that you're a princess. I think that's sweet also. This is a great connection. This is a great, beautiful connection. Continue to love this person. Continue just to be there for him. Keep sharing your love so that he can learn to trust, and he can learn to, kind of tap into that feeling I had a moment ago with, he's coming out of his shell, right? He's coming out of his shell. So that is what we want to continue to grow and flourish. So absolutely beautiful. But I think this connection is beautiful, and it's going to continue. So I want to thank Spirit for this reading. We picked Group B, the green feather. This reading is for you, green feather. So we're going to ask Spirit today, how is your person feeling about you? Where this connection is going? What's going to happen next in this connection? Any feelings, love, guidance, anything that Spirit wants to share with me now. So let's say a quick prayer, and let's ask Spirit to come into us to guide my messages. So Spirit, if you could please share with me any feelings about how they are currently feeling, he or she, about this relationship, where this relationship may be going, if it is a new relationship, new love, no contact, whatever relationship this person is in, please reveal to me so that I can give them accurate guidance. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacle energy. Okay, so let's start with that. Okay, so initially it's the sense of this person's very, very focused on their finances. Okay, so it may be taking away from time with you, being as connected to you as they want to be, something like that. Because I feel my 4 of Pentacles is guarding my money. Okay, like you can see she's closed the door. She's like protective. She's, maybe they're insecure about their finances. Maybe they're having a hard time. Maybe they've been unemployed. Maybe they're looking for work. Maybe they're not where they want to be financially right now. So that is the first step. My 3 of Pentacles is, he's really good at what he does. Okay, I'm going to say it that way. All right. And people admire him and look up to him. And he's a master of his craft. Okay, whatever work he does, he knows that he does a good job. He knows that he works really hard, and people do respect him. But for whatever reason, he's having a hard time getting his arms around money, and he's doing a lot of juggling. Okay. So you can see that he is juggling, his pentacles, and he's looking for more balance in his life is how I feel. These fish are jumping out at me as like a Pisces sign. So I don't know if he's Pisces or not, but those fish just jumped out at me. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what we're feeling. Okay. So right out of the gate, sometimes, unfortunately, if you're not financially secure and you have financial fear, That is sometimes all that you think about. So it has nothing to do with how much you're loving this person. They may be thinking about their work. They may be thinking about their bills. They may have debt, something like that. You may be feeling like you're coming second. But let's see how they're feeling about you. Okay, so I'm going to say that that's definitely an underlying issue in this relationship. Harmonic resolutions, negativity, anger, and transformation. Okay, so look at the energy in that card. It's like, boom. All right, I'm going to say that this person may have, how do I say it? I don't want to say anger issues, but maybe has a short fuse would be a nice way to say it. Okay, that, you're going along your merry way, and the next thing you know, something strikes him. And all of a sudden it's your fault would be an example. And it's like, I have nothing to do with this. Don't take this out on me. Okay. So this anger issue is, I feel like it's somehow, you feel like somehow he attacks you. Okay. He's not attacking you physically. He's not hurting you, but he's attacking you with these like zaps of energy that you sometimes question, like, if you loved me, you wouldn't say that. And then he says, oh, I'm sorry I said that. I was just mad. And it's always a reason why he attacks you. So that feels like, I don't know whether he knows that he's doing that or that's just how he releases his emotion. But on your end, it's a sense of confusion. If this person really loves me, he wouldn't talk to me that way. Is how it's coming into me. All right, so let's see. Solar portal, being centered, balancing power, and manipulation. So it knocks you off balance. It does. Okay, look at the energy. So this energy comes at you. He could be struggling with his job, his work. He had a bad day at work. And the next thing you know, he comes in the door and all of a sudden it's your fault and everything you're doing is wrong. And he's somehow manipulating the situation into that, even though it's totally unrelated to you, it's somehow your fault. It's somehow at the end of the day, you're in trouble somehow. And I don't know, the manipulation part is a little bit making me nervous. And I feel like he takes a second. You take a second seat right now, and that's what you're worried about. Spirit, is he making her first? Is he making her first? Does she come first is the question. Transformation. Okay. I think he's trying to change. Okay. Metamorphosis, synchronicity, the unexpected. Spirit is sharing with me psychically that you do come first, but he's having a hard time. Having a hard time showing you that you come first. Okay. But in his mind, he really feels like you do come first. So thank you, Spirit, for that, because that makes me feel better. And I do feel like he is trying to transform. I do feel like he is trying to, I guess, be less aggressive would be a nice way to say it. Let's see. Release. Yeah, there he is. It's like a storm. He has something on his plate. Okay. So it's the sense of he releases this energy and it's affecting your relationship. So you're second guessing what he is feeling, right? Commit to happiness. I think he does want to be more happy. I think he wants to be happier. Okay. I think he does. He wants it to be easier. If you were to ask him, do you enjoy being angry all the time? I think he would say, no, of course I don't enjoy being angry. I want us to be happy. I don't want to live like this. So I do feel like he understands that. And they just shared with me that you do make him happy. So thank you, Spirit. You do make him happy. All right. So in those times when he isn't worried about his work, his jobs, his bills, his finances, his ex, his craziness, whatever it is, you are the one thing that makes him happy. So that is beautiful. You are his empress. Aw. You're nurturing, you're loving, you're there for him. And he gravitates towards that. Okay. He gravitates towards your energy, and your energy is what's grounding him, is what they just said. Your energy is actually what's keeping him probably from losing it. Okay. Like, he could have the tendency to, either drink too much or go overboard in an area of his life. But you help keep him balanced. You help keep him kind of in check, they just said, because he does want to be happy. He's trying so hard to have it all, they just said. Oh, this guy's trying so hard. The High Priestess, okay? That's him tapping into his purpose, okay? That is him, really working on, when I get mad and I have these fights with her and I run away, it's almost like I get in the car and I drive away. And I think to myself, what did I just do? Like, she's not the problem. I am. Yay. All right. So he's realizing that he's the problem. He's realizing that he's causing this kind of drama and this energy in your lives. He's a King of Swords. He's a King of Swords. So he gets his head on strong, right? My king is going to say what he wants to say. My king is not going to hold back his tongue, they just said. My king is not going to hold back, and I guess nobody's ever made him hold back his words. 10 of Swords, and his words can be hurtful. There they are. And this has to go away. Okay, this has to go away. This otherwise you are going to, they're saying it's coming to the surface now, which is a good thing, because you must be saying, you know what, you can't talk to me this way. You can't be upset at me. I didn't do, I'm not the one who hurt you. I'm not the one who, you shouldn't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. So it's coming to the surface, Spirit just said. And then my 10 of Swords is that I put it to an end. So that's good. All right. That he's going to start working harder at communicating better, being kinder, watching his words, watching what he says to you, because he does care about you and he does want to be with you. And he is trying his best to put you first. Okay, so he's going to put something to an end. He's going to put some of these behaviors to an end because he's afraid that he would lose you. He's afraid that he's afraid that you're going to walk away. So he has some fears that you may walk away, that his energy, his aggressive energy sometimes is too much. Okay, and maybe you've had a lot of fights. You've had some worries, sleepless nights over why does he talk to me that way? I roll over in bed and I don't even want to kiss you goodnight feelings. We go a day without even talking, without texting, without messaging, without saying I love you. It's like the silent treatment. Like I feel like we have this routine of, we fight and make up, we fight and we make up. And it's the same issue over and over again. It's his sharp words and blaming you for something you didn't do. He's working hard at it. There's my 3 of Pentacles. Okay, a 3 of Pentacles twice. He's a hard worker. And he's doing his best. He's actually really good at what he does, but I feel like something has come into his life. It could be what's going on in the world. It has no fault of his own. These things are happening to him. Okay. I have a 7 of Swords in reverse. So he's not cheating on you. He's not lying. He's not hurting you. He's not trying to manipulate you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, he's just having a hard time dealing with his own energy, and he doesn't know how to control his energy is really the problem. But he's trying. And he wants to try because he loves you and he wants to be with you and he doesn't want you to walk away. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. We like that. I have a wish. It's a sense of, I wish I could be better. I wish I could be stronger for you. I wish I could make it easier for you. He does feel like you're meant to be together. That's sweet, that you do balance each other. Okay. Even with all this energy around him, you're the one person as an empress that can calm him down. So he does recognize that. He knows that your empress energy, your nurturing energy, does make the sting go away in this situation. Your calming voice, you may say, we're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. We'll get through this. What do we need to do? Tomorrow will be a new day. You have the courage that he doesn't have. So he sees that in you. That's beautiful, that you're strong. Maybe you're stronger than he is emotionally. Maybe you handle the stress better than he does. Maybe you have more of a level head and you say, you know what, it's not as bad as you think. It could be worse. Like maybe you just have you're more spiritually grounded. So that spiritual energy is overflowing into this relationship with this constant sense of hope, and things can always get better. So you bring him courage. That is so beautiful. You bring him courage. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. He is wild. That's the problem. That is the problem. This is a strong energy you're with. Okay. He immediately just says what he wants with that King of Swords energy. It appears to be aggressive, appears to be angry, and that's something he has to control. He can't be in a relationship with you because that waves of emotion has to start to settle down. It has to be more grounded. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. It is a rhythm, right? I mean, we are being guided by just every breath we take. I mean, we are being guided by, just daily episodes, daily events, and it's all in how we handle them. But when we're with somebody we really want to be with, we have to work together. And he does want to work. He does want to be in this relationship. So it is beautiful. Okay. When I let others shine, I shine too. Beautiful. So you are helping him to shine. You are helping him to glow. You are saying, I'm proud of you. We're going to get through this. Things are going to be better. I want to be with you. I love you, and that gives him strength. Okay. One, it calms him down, which he needs to calm down. And two, it gives him strength. Okay, so your words matter, they just said. Your words matter. He is listening, always. He's always listening to you. He listens to you first, they just said. He loves that you see the world as beautiful. You always see the positive. That's what I felt a moment ago, that, you always see how he can get through this. You don't see him as a failure. You don't see him as, yes, he may be struggling, but you don't see him that way. You see him as hardworking and never giving up. And you believe in him. You probably believe in him sometimes more than he believes in himself, is how it's coming into me. Get out of your own way. He needs to get out of his own way, right? He needs to believe in himself. He kind of creates this energy, he creates this drama around himself by this, they're saying, impulsive actions. And then he has to get himself out of it. So he has a tendency probably to say things before he thinks. Remove all conditions. Yeah, that's coming into me as the rules, the invisible rules in a relationship. If you do this, X happens. Unfortunately, this is the kind of personality that you can't control. The only thing you can do is help them balance their energy, okay, and help them learn how to, I don't want to say reasonable, but to be more aware of their own energy. Okay. That sense of they create these things, they make things worse than they need to be. Okay. So you may be teaching them how to not do that. So that's probably what they really love about you, is that they, you just handle situations totally different, and they're watching and learning from you. So they do love about you. They do love that about you. I am in sync with the flow of life. Beautiful. I do feel like you're in sync with each other. I do feel like it's an ebb and flow, a yin and yang. I do feel like you are in, you feel that connection, that you're helping each other, that you're meant to be in each other's lives. So I do feel that. And I think he feels that. That's nice. He feels like he's in sync with you most times when he's not mad. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. There you go. Okay. He struggles with, he's really good at what he does. And I feel like a part of it has been taken away from him right now. So his ego is at stake. That is what this is all about, okay? And he's wondering what people are thinking of him. He's wondering what you're thinking of him. And he's a little bit lost in his own ego right now, all right? So that is how he thinks. That's his chemistry, they're saying. That is his makeup. I can expand time when I'm inspired. Now, he may be very, very creative. He may be wanting to grow a business, grow his career. And, he has lots of ideas, they said. He has lots of energy. Maybe he doesn't know where to put all this energy sometimes. That's not a bad thing, as long as it's in a positive way. So that is something that, I think that you inspire him. Maybe you pat him on the back and you say, you know what? I love that idea. I think that's a great idea. Like, you're a genius. Like, wow, nobody else is doing that. And, so I think that you help inspire him. And I think that he feeds off of that. I do. I think you inspire him. That's beautiful. Gratitude rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. There you go. A gratitude. I think he is grateful for you. I think that when he calms down, there's a side of him that's actually very gentle, very loving. And he says, you know what? I do love you. I do want you in my life. I do feel like he says he's sorry a lot because of these outbursts. So I do feel like he genuinely is sorry when he says he's sorry. So, and I think ultimately he's very grateful that you're in his life, because I do feel like you're reining him in. I do feel like you're reining him in. So that's probably a good thing. Get back to nature and reconnect with your hippie roots. There you go. So, maybe, I don't know, maybe spend some time together, spend some time together outside, maybe that's something he needs, maybe he needs, go for a walk. He needs a way to release. He needs a way to release all this energy. He has too much energy is what they keep saying to me. I mean, and if you're not directing your energy in a productive way, a positive way, that energy has to go somewhere. Think of it that way. Okay. So if you can help him release his energy is how it's coming into me. So it could be just walking in nature. Unleash the inner child, the wild child. Unleash it, the wild child within him. Okay. Releasing that energy. Yeah. You need to help him. You need to help him learn to release that energy. I feel that I feel like he doesn't know what to do with it. You know, he may be very high strung. He may be very a high producer, overachiever, all of those types of feelings. And he just doesn't know what to do with all of his energy. And you need to help him because it's going to make your relationship stronger. Okay. And it could be as simple as, you know, let's go for a walk every night. You know, let's work out together, something like that. 26, you can say it tactfully. Number 26, this is an angel number. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. That is what's going on. You are getting a sense of what does he need. Okay, you're helping him field his anxiety, his stress, his you know, how to direct his energy into positive things, not to just kind of lose it and then kind of do a backstep and do all these apologies. So he is working really hard at trying to control those things for you, is how I feel. Okay, I mean, I do feel like he wants to be in this relationship. I just feel like he's so consumed with his work. And unfortunately, you will always have a special place in my heart. I mean, you are in his life. All right, let's say it that way. You are definitely in his life. You're not going anywhere. He's trying to put the fires out in this other area of his life. That's okay. I've been so depressed without you. Maybe you guys have had a little separation. Maybe that feeling I had of up and down. Maybe you guys, you know, you do have, and I had that feeling of, you know, you turned over in bed and you don't kiss each other goodnight. So maybe you have had a little bit of a separation, you know, an on again, off again relationship because of some of these issues. You make me smile. You bring joy to him. You do. You bring joy to him. You make him happy. He's learning how to do all of these things. You are the song I can't get out of my head. That's sweet. That's sweet. So he thinks about you all the time. We love that. Thank you. Here's a jumping card. The thoughts of your body and mind keep me up at night. So he's really into you also. Okay. He's physically attracted to you also. So that's important. You take my breath away. So he is in love with you. It's almost a sense of, I wish I could control myself. I wish I could control myself better. You know, like I'm hoping in time that I learn how to, let's see some charms. I'm hoping in time that I can learn to, I don't know, calm down. And I think he is. And I think with your help, he's going to. All right, let's see what Spirit says. Let's see what these little charms say. Little scoop, magic scoop of charms. We always need that. Okay. Cup of tea. Like, have just a nice cup of tea. Cup of wine. That might work too. There you go. Cup of wine. I have a baby. You guys might have a baby. You might be thinking of having a baby. That's nice. I have letter G, B, S. They may be initials that are important to you. Christmas tree. Think about the good times, you know, think about the holidays. Think about the celebration. This is a very smart man. He wants to be successful. He does want it all. Okay. So that's what he loves about you too, that you're right in there with him. I love this. All right, I have a little Cinderella's carriage and I have the little mice from the Cinderella's carriage. I also have a little key jumping out at me, like a little key to my heart. You've opened up his heart. You have opened up his heart. I do feel that she believed she could, so she did. So he believes in you also. You know, you believe in him, and he believes in you. So it is this sense. And look at this. You are in love. Okay. You are in love. I have a little sewing machine and it came into me as I looked over at that. It's an old fashioned little sewing machine. And it's almost the sense of piecing it together, like piecing a quilt together, okay? Piecing the parts of this relationship, all these different parts and pieces of his personality, like sewing it all together so that it's more consistent, that it's, it just comes together, it just, it's over time that you guys work out that, you can't talk to me that way. You can't, I need you to, I can't, you can't take your anger out on me. I'm going to say it that way. One more energy card, please. Let's see. You're a perfect match. Beautiful. You complete each other in the most harmonious ways. So you are meant to be together. You are meant to be together. So keep working on the energy, okay? Keep working on the energy that it needs to be positive, loving, caring, that what your words matter, all of those types of things that we spoke about. So I think that this connection is moving forward, and I think that we're just going to learn more about how we can communicate better to each other to make it be less up and down. And this person really does want to be in your life. So I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you picked Group C, the yellow feather, this reading is for you. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is your connection feeling about you? What does he or she feel about you? What are their thoughts? Where is this connection going? What are they currently feeling right now today? So let's ask Spirit for some guidance and some cards. Let's say a quick prayer. Spirit, if you could please guide me in any messages that you want to share with me in this connection. Let me just get to the deck I want. I get these. I do a live shuffle, so these are huge. So they're hard to shuffle. So let me just grab these. Let me just grab a few of these. Let's see. I have a King of Wands. King of Wands. He or she, Spirit, how are they currently feeling about me? I have a Three of Swords, but it did come into me in reverse. And I have a Nine of Cups. Okay. Big, beautiful, round cards. All right, let's see what we're feeling. King of Wands. Passionate. Right? My King of Wands is my desires and my passions and my hopes and my dreams. And they're saying, and I feel powerful. Okay. I feel that sun is jumping out at me. Like I'm filled with energy. I'm filled with desire. Gorgeous. My Three of Swords in reverse is coming into me as my heart has been healed. Okay, maybe I had a broken heart from a past relationship and I'm no longer feeling that pain. I'm no longer feeling that hurt. So maybe you have helped him move on. Okay, so that I like also. And my Nine of Cups is I feel emotionally fulfilled. Wow. So this connection is moving in the direction of, I feel a lot of loving energy, a lot of passion for you. And it's almost the sense of it's only going to get better. I can't wait to see where this connection goes because I love that energy. I feel like you healed me. I love that energy. So let's see what they have. This is beautiful. How they currently feel about you, Spirit. How they currently feel, please. He or she, how they currently feel. Wisdom. Psychic intuition and truth. I got to tell you, this person must be very intuitive. Maybe he's very empathic. Maybe he's very sensitive because he's immediately connecting to, I feel like you were brought in my life for a reason. I feel like this is, guys aren't as much about, you're my soulmate as women are, but they'll say things like, it just feels right. I feel safe with you. I feel comfortable with you. You know, they say it a different way. Okay. So if he's saying those types of things, it's his way of saying, I feel like this is meant to be. I can't believe that, how easy it is. I just love being with you. You know, so some of those types of things is how I feel like what he's thinking. Contemplation, silence, knowing, and releasing control. That's coming into me as I finally let go. I finally let go that hurt. Okay. I had pain in the past. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting, you know, I'm allowing that, look at that third eye opening up. I'm allowing my own intuition to say that she is good for me, that this is right for me. And it is the sense of I have definitely released whatever I was holding on to. I had, you know, an old relationship. I had old hurt. Somebody hurt me. But because you've come into my life, I am now, I don't even think about that person. In fact, I laugh thinking, what was I thinking? Emergence, creation, resurrection, and a magician. I feel alive. Look at the energy in this card. I feel alive because of you. I feel alive. I feel like we can do anything together. I feel that we're making magic, you know, literally we're making magic together. We're making things happen. You know, we're talking about our future. We're talking about our life together. I just, you know, I feel alive. I feel energized. You know, it's one of those feelings like I feel like I want to skip across the parking lot. You know, I jump out of a car and I'm just like running, you know. So his energy's very, very high. He's loving himself, self-love. I feel like this is a sense of like, I feel like I'm into my body, you know, I'm working out more. I'm taking better care of my body. I feel more sexual. I feel more driven. I want to be with you. I want to be, sexy for you. So I do feel all of that kind of energy, this like masculine kind of heated energy coming out in this relationship also. So you are bringing the best of him out is how I feel. I want to be reliable. I love this. Look at this beautiful harp. You know, it just came into me as almost a sense of, you know what, the sound of my voice, when I say something, I mean it. Okay. I'm not just saying words. Okay. I actually speak and say things that I really mean. And I'm not going to just say things that I don't mean, because I know that they could be hurtful or they could hurt you in the future. So everything I say, you can trust is how it's coming into me. So this person's very honest with you, honest with his feelings for you, honest about his energy, not going to say anything that he didn't mean, you know, and wow. This guy's in love with you. This guy's in love with you. I have freedom. You know, when you're in a healthy relationship, you do feel free. Okay. You have the freedom to, you have a sexual freedom with this person that you feel like you can do anything and just let yourself go. Right. You have this freedom of, I can say and be myself. That's very important. I have the freedom to grow. I have the freedom to learn new things and to think about my future. Okay, so all of those things. Oh, I have a proposal. Yeah, this guy's in love with you. This guy's in love with you. I have a proposal coming. He has never felt this kind of energy. He's never felt this connection. He has never been this intimate, probably, with anybody, spiritually connected. You're a gift from heaven, all of those things. I mean, he is just, they said the word enthralled. I have old-fashioned spirit guides if you've never listened to me. He's enthralled with you. And it's just beautiful. With a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. There's that third eye. You both may be very intuitive, very empathic, very connected, believing that you're twin flames, soulmates, believing in things like, we were connected in past lives. That's why we're so close or so intimate right out of the gate, or why we've been so connected since day one. I just know that you were meant to be in my life. So a collective experience. Our energy together is more than, single, right? So it's beautiful. With focus and intention, I can shape my energy in any direction. There it is. That's how he's thinking. I got to tell you, he's thinking about his future. I mean, he's thinking about, we can do anything. We have the power to do anything. We can create a future that we want for each other. They're saying a home, a family. So this person's thinking big. This person's thinking future. Beautiful. I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. He feels better than he ever has. He may be in the best shape that he's ever been in. He may be taking care of his mind, body, soul. He wants to be a better person for you. You guys talk about everything. It's like, okay, this area of our life we want to work on. Let's learn more about it together. So I do feel like he is really tapping into that part of him that he has never done before. And it could be because you're into it and you're teaching him, and he's listening and he's like, well, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that, so it's just the sense of you're very connected. You have a lot of the same common interests, and you're sharing your knowledge, your spiritual growth with him, and he's open to learning and growing, is what they just said. So that is beautiful. You exist as potential. Beautiful. Look at the light shining on her. It's almost like you came down, you came in from heaven from him. This is the potential of this relationship is my future, right? The energy that we're sharing today is the path that I'm meant to be on, is how it just came in. Okay. So he has no doubt in his mind he wants to be with you. He just wants to nurture this love, and he just wants it to continue to grow and expand. He just wants this energy to continue to grow. So beautiful. Compassion is your freedom. Being there for each other, listening to each other. He wants to be there for you. Okay, so this is coming into me is that you may have something in your past that makes you sad often. Maybe you have a loss, you lost your mother, or you've had a loss in your life, and all of a sudden, that energy overtakes you and you're sad, you're depressed. It's almost a sense of he is the only person that can help you hold you and pick you back up and get you back in line and say, you're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. I know you're sad, but you're going to be feeling better soon. And I miss that person too. So if you're struggling with some kind of a loss, I kind of feel like he's the only person that can help you feel better. And that's okay. That's why he's been put in your life. That's beautiful. Whoa, that card just flew. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. You guys may be twin flames, okay? You may be, see the reflection of each other. And that's, that's why there's so much energy. And that's why there was this instant connection of, I feel like we just are match made in heaven. And so you are a mirror image of each other, is how it's coming into me. Beautiful. Today, I cautiously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. There's that compassion, okay? There's something going on with you that this man is very attentive to you. Okay, he is, he's there for you emotionally. He listens, he holds you. He knows what you're going through better than anyone. And I believe it's his compassion that you just have fallen in love with, but he wants to be there for you. They just said he wants to be by your side every step of the way, and he won't leave your side. They just said. So this person is not going anywhere. I breathe calmly and easily. I am safe in this moment. He's keeping you safe. He wants to keep you safe. Okay. He wants to just hold you in his arms. He wants to comfort you. He wants to, they just said, like, make it all go away. You know, if he could make it all go away. Okay. So he would do anything to make you happy, is how I feel. I just feel this energy of, I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy. Beautiful. Gorgeous. It's a Knight of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Wands. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Just look at him. It's like a leap of faith in your direction. Like, I can't get enough of you. Everything about me desires you. Okay. I just am on this incredible journey with that car and that airplane. I'm on this incredible journey to be with you. I'm in this incredible journey just to spend my life with you. Beautiful. Strength. I will be strong for you. I want to be strong for you. That's why I'm going to hold you. I'll hold you. You know, if you need to cry, I will hold you. I will continue to hold you until you feel better. And I will always be there for you with this strength card. Gorgeous. There's my lovers. You're lovers. You're meant to be. You're soulmates. You found each other. Okay. You know, you're traveling this road together. You're climbing the ladder together. You know, look at the lighthouse, a sense of, you know, we see, you know, we both see light, you know, on the dark ocean, you see the light flickering. You both see it at the same time. You both say, hey, look at that light. Let's go over there together. Beautiful. I have the 10 of Wands. So whatever this burden is on your back, I want to take it away from you. Okay. I feel what you feel, they just said. He's very empathic. I feel what you feel. My heart is with you. Again, the sense of, if you need to cry, I will hold you. I will hold you until you stop crying. I mean, he is just there for you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You know, just all my thoughts go into you is how it came into me. You know, my queen is very compassionate, you know, always thinking of others, always communicating what they think and feel. So very strong on his throne, very strong on, you know, in the sense of, I feel in control, also just came into me. A high priestess. Yeah, I do feel like we're meant to be together. My high priestess is my calling, my inner purpose, my direction, my inner voice, my you know, I feel guided, you know, oh, my hands just tingled. I feel guided to be with you. Gorgeous. Two of Swords. There's my decision. My decision. You know, I've made a decision. You know, my Two of Swords is I'm juggling. I keep my. You know, I'm sometimes. You know, it's like pros and cons. I cross my heart. I protect myself. I guard myself. But at the end of the day, I pick a choice. I pick a path, and I've chosen you. I chose you a long time ago. They said. That's nice. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Clarification on my 9 of Wands, please, Spirit. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I want abundance. You know, I want it all. I feel like we're going to get there. I feel like we have to just get through some things that are probably on your plate. But I do feel like we're moving towards abundance. I do feel like we're moving towards our dreams. Okay. And it's just a matter of time that we'll probably be married and start a family and make those types of decisions. My Hierophant is usually can be a marriage card. Okay, this is, seeking guidance from a spiritual entity, whether it's spirit guides, a church, ministry, and usually it can mean, standing before God and a marriage. So my Hierophant is kind of where I'm going. So that is a beautiful card to end on in this reading. So that I love. That I love. All right, so let's see. Let's get an angel number. Let's see what the angels are saying to me. Let's see what the angels are saying to me for this connection, please, Spirit. What is his feelings? What is his feelings in this connection? 444. I am protected. He's protecting you. He just wants to take you in his arms. That's all. This whole reading is that. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at this present moment in time. He wants to take care of you. Okay. This person wants you in his life. Okay. I have no doubt in my mind that this person wants you in his life. He just wants to take care of you and love you. Let's go with the card that I just jumped out. I keep asking about you. It's almost a sense of, I talk about you when I'm not with you. I talk to your friends about you. I want to know everything about you. That's cute. We have come so far together. Yeah. This is a journey. This is a long journey. It's a very positive journey. I mean, I don't know how to feel it. I mean, I feel like as soon as we met, we knew we were on a journey together. But he's holding you for a reason. He's holding you because you're going through something, and he doesn't want to give up on you. And he is helping you get through this so that you can start your life together. That's how I feel. I've blocked my feelings at times is how that came into me. So maybe he needs to be a little bit more open. Maybe you want to hear, I love you more often, or you want him to come out and say, I'm going to marry you. And he hasn't done that yet. But he's certainly thinking that. If he hasn't said it, he certainly is thinking that. Okay. I haven't given up on us. He is not going to give up on us. He is not going to give up on us. He's going to keep holding you until you are in his arms, and you know that this is forever. Okay, so just hang in there. I'm not myself right now. These could be your feelings. These could be your feelings that you haven't been feeling yourself. Because I have this sense of that he keeps wanting to hold you. Okay, so maybe you're going through something that he's willing to wait for you to get through this. Okay, that's how I feel. But he's not going to ever give up on you. He is not going to ever give up on you, this person. I love this. I have never opened myself up to anyone before like I have with you. True. He feels like you're his soulmate. He feels like he's, you are meant to be together. I have no doubt in my mind. So he is probably, I got scared and ran away from you. The intensity of my feelings for you made me fearful. I'm sorry. Okay. So I think these are some of your feelings coming out. I feel like there's probably some times in this relationship, because I do feel like you've been on a long journey, and there's been some times that you've either pushed him away or he's pushed you away a little bit just out of fear. And that, you know what, that's probably normal. That's okay. That's okay. I've been taking you for granted. I'm sorry. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions. I hope I haven't lost you for good. All right. So when he pushed you away, it was this fear of, am I going to lose you? Am I going to lose you? I don't want to lose you. I don't know. I just feel like there's been some kind of episode in your life that has, it could be in his life, that has been, I don't know, pushed you away or put a little space between the two of you. And now we're trying to just reconnect and get in. And maybe you've been in a no contact relationship for a little while. That's okay. I was thinking about reaching out to you, but then I panicked and stopped myself. I feel very insecure. Yeah, maybe some of you have been in a slight separation. Maybe some of you have been in a slight separation, and you know these feelings are there. You know these feelings are there. You know this energy is there, that you're meant to be together. Time apart. Yeah, some of you may be separated. That's okay. Explore personal growth during this time of separation. So this feeling of, I just want to hold you, this feeling of, I'll do anything to make it all go away. All right. So maybe you have pushed him away for a little period of time because you want to know what you're feeling and thinking. But you're still very much attracted to this person. You still want to be with this person. Magnetism. This is an irresistible gravitational pull to each other. I do feel like this person still wants to have a future with you. All those feelings of the proposal and the family and my future, but it's almost a sense of one of you is going through something, and I have to let you go and heal. I have to help you heal, and I have to be there for you, and I want to continue to hold you in my arms and help you to heal. But I do feel this sense of we've done some pushing away from each other recently, and now we have to try to find our way back to each other and not do any more pushing. Okay, so let's see what your little charms say, because I do feel like you're ultimately going to be together no matter what. I think you're together. All right, let's see what I got. I have the number 1. Okay, so that could be a month from now. That could be 1 week. You know, maybe if you guys are not talking, something like that. I have an F, I have a D, and I have a W. I have a transformation. I have a butterfly. So one of you is changing. I have 2 butterflies. One of you is changing. All right, I have a little glass of wine. That's nice. A little U. What are these guys? Seashells. I have a star, almost a sense of make a wish. Make a wish. You know, if you want to be with this person, you want to heal this relationship. You want this relationship to come back to being that unconditional love. We're meant to be together. We're soulmates. I feel intuitively we're meant to be together. Make a wish. That's how I feel. Make a wish. All right, we're going to go with those. Okay. But I feel that we have some healing to do. On someone's part. We have some healing to do, but I do feel like you're both trying. Very, very hard. Okay. And I just want to pull a couple more cards. I just want to see something, because I do feel like you're meant to be together. I really do. I feel like it's something that has happened that's upsetting to one of you, and it was a sense of, I need to push you away. So that's okay. I fear that you will never look at me the same. It's hard for me to look at myself in the mirror. So one of you has some energy of pushing the other away, but you both know that you're meant to be together. Okay, your soulmates in separation. That's what's going on. So embarrassed. I acted foolish and don't know how to tell you. I am so sorry. Okay, so there's some apologies. There's some energy of pushing away. I am damaged and not deserving of your love. There's the repairing. There is the repairing. Hold me until I feel whole again, right? Hold me until I feel whole again. I must admit that I am longing for your touch and warm embrace. I miss you. I want to be with you. I love you. You make me feel, all those feelings I had earlier of you make me feel healthy. You make me feel energized. My masculine energy is at its best when I'm with you. There's no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I could apologize. All right. They're going to apologize. They're going to come forward. You guys are going to get back together. If this is a reconciliation or soulmates in separation, you guys are going to get back together. Okay? I should have listened to my intuition. You are both very intuitive. I had a lot of third eye, a lot of empathic feelings earlier. You are both very intuitive. Trust your intuition. Listen to spirit. Let spirit help you come back together. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't do the same. All right, so one of you has to give in. One of you has to give in just a little bit in order for this relationship to heal, in order for this relationship to get to the point where we had that Hierophant card, right? We had that Hierophant card with that, sense of trust your spirit guides. Listen to the lessons that your spirit guides are giving you. Okay, the messages are coming in from all over. All right, so spirit is trying to help you pull this relationship together and to get back on the path that it's meant to be, which is, I believe, a family and a commitment. So let's let spirit work in your lives. I want to thank spirit for this reading. I want to thank you all for joining me in today's Pick a Card reading. I hope these messages gave you some guidance and hope. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.